competition, and I was like #1, but then somebody cheated, so I couldn't get my verse, but it's okay. So yeah, this is it. Cool. All right. Tell these niggas to pipe down like Mario. Nigga been working on my cardiovascular, big heart, bleed on beats like a wounded rabbit. I'm AI packing a ballpoint pen, get your ankles fractured. You a sentence fragment. Run on, bruh. Donald Trump, your ace of spade, got the heart of a baller, still talking cardio. Need a degree in cardiology, I tend to run these beats, and that wasn't an analogy. Too many bars, I should be placed under arrest. Cardiac, preferably, cause I'm Magneto at his best. I'm anomalous in this rap shit. The only box I fit in is the cooch, we think cloud, or the kidding. Young nigga 23, too much cracking lyrics, I bust off. Adventure time, I'm finna tell these jakes, get off my nuts, dog. I love this music shit. I milk the game like an Oreo. Scatterbrain, Gemini with the awkward flow.
I'm sorry, I was so with it.
Well, thank you. This next piece, well, I was a part of this organization in New York. It's called Urban Word. It was like a youth, you know, about, oh, well, shit. It was a youth organization from like 13 to 19, gave like literacy classes and like spoken word classes, and I got like a bunch of dope opportunities to do a bunch of dope stuff. So this poem I got a chance to perform in LA as a part of Brave New Voices. It's like a youth poetry.
Yeah!
For real?
Yeah, we know Brave New Voices.
All right, well, yeah, I was there in 2010 when New York won. I was on that team.
Word.
So yeah.
Nice.
Huh? It was in LA, 2010. Yeah, I was on the team. We won first place. It was on HBO. A whole bunch of cool shit like that. So, but yeah, I performed this at Club Nokia. It's called Fire, and yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Shut up.
Fire is something I've always appreciated. As I get older, I'm starting to see fire more. It's a part of my bloodline. Sometimes I really don't care for it. Burning is something my mother's side of the family is not too fond of. My uncle died from AIDS. Though he had a flammable passion with matching gym shorts, he never smoked around me. My granddad, my nana's husband, died from cancer. We never met. God called for him and he was out like a flame. My father's side of the family worships fire. My aunt smokes cigarettes as if it's prayer, patting their way to heaven. My grandmother, my father's mother, smokes cigarettes to malfunction her throat, so she doesn't have to talk about her two deceased husbands. Fire, something I've grown accustomed to. Lately, I've sparked L's like fuses, keeping my short temper on a blunted leash with my lungs kneeling to my mouth, worshiping fire how moths do. Fire is in my blood. I try not to bleed. If I do, lava will fill my lungs and I will exhale brimstone, leaving ashes on your face. I'm not one to be taken lightly. I know this is a problem. So I just spend 50 cents to pray how my aunts do. Tithes and offerings seems to be cheap nowadays. Mom, I'm sorry, but we haven't been to church in a while. I needed something to believe in, and these ash-coated Bibles seem better closed. One tree is equivalent to the packaging of 300 cigarettes. I've taken a few of this planet's lungs away, but I keep smoking unanswered prayers. Don't hate me for it, but right now life is hard for me in this game. Fire is the only cheat code that works. I control this with my thumbs. I flick ash joysticks. Dad, I may not be what you want me to be, but I have a forest fire passion to be better than you, not because you love like exhaust pipes all dark and harmful, but because you can't stand the fact that the sun don't shine always. Don't be mad that your seed burns trees. Your sun is a supernova away from a polar ice cap meltdown. You may not understand, but you can't have solar power over everything. I hate when my mother cries. It reminds me of an oil spill. It shows me that polluted hearts take too long to clean. She reminds me that her father had cancer, and she hates the fact that I smoke Black Miles. I don't feel so ultraviolet sometimes. Sometimes I'm a frowning solar eclipse, a sunrise in reverse. I don't feel so hot some days, but fire always seems to be there. I practice deforestation to ease my mind. I'm not a criminal. I'm just an environmentalist with a pyromaniac mind state. So Dad, I'm sorry for burning the bridge that connected us. You have to understand that we are different hemispheres. Me being the cooler one, you the hot-headed one. Let's cut the spiritual games and love the way we were intended to. Hug me like an equator. Mom, your son loves you. I hope you know. I shine hardest when on stage. I treat the stage like a horizon. This microphone is just a UV ray. I speak the brightest when I'm on stage. As a present, I won't smoke today. The fire that I adore so much will be put on the back burner of an electric stove. I'll go green today, not like envy, more like hope. Like I hope my uncle received those smoke signals I sent. I hope he's watching over my family and praying to keep us healthy. Thank you.